Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has called on major economies to take concrete steps to prevent a repeat of the global economic slowdown. In an address to the G20 summit in the eastern Chinese city of Hangzhou, Abe urged world leaders to share a sense of crisis, warning the downside risk for global economy is getting stronger. The Japanese premier added that Tokyo is leading the efforts to bring global economic growth and maintain market stability. He said Japan's comprehensive economic stimulus measures, totaling some $269 billion in labor reforms, are part of such efforts. Abe expressed support for the controversial Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement, calling it, quote, the growth engine of global economy. Paul Sheldon Foote, lecturer of California State University, joins us now from Irvine. Sir, welcome to the program. Walk us through the recent comments made by Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe.
Well, like the central bankers in many of the major countries of the world, they have been trying to sell the notion that you can print money, fiat currency, and that will solve all problems. Well, the Japanese are a poor example. I mean, for 20 years, their economy has been doing nothing, and all their antics have not been successful. And it certainly is not working in Europe. You have negative interest rates in some places. It's certainly not working in the United States. It's time for people to realize that all of these efforts by central bankers are false, that they are trying to delay the obvious, that the economies are not doing well, and you can't paper it over, and you can't reward those few lucky people who own the assets that are being inflated, such as bonds or stocks.
Mr. Foote, Abe expressed support for the controversial Trans-Pacific Partnership Trade Agreement. He says that this agreement will be the growth engine of the global economy. What is he seeing in this agreement that others are not?
Well, the claim by the supporters of the agreement is if you remove tariffs, if you permit free exports and imports, then there will be more trade and everyone will be better off. That sounds nice in theory. The problem is in practice, that everyone wants to make exceptions. Well, yeah, we want free trade except for these specific areas of our own economies. And so they can continue to make those claims, but those who are benefited are those few lucky industries where it works out to their benefit, but it doesn't work out to the benefit of everyone.
Thank you very much, lecturer of California State University, Mr. Paul Sheldon, for joining us from Irvine.